This week, I put together a vintage ATST model kit from Star Wars. Hi everyone, welcome back to the City Aperture YouTube channel. My name is Jose. I go by City Aperture. And this week I worked on this ATST model kit, similar to Poe Dameron's model kit that I did a few weeks back. It's a pre-made model kit. I bought it on eBay, and this is actually a vintage one. This is from the original movies when they came out with model kits that you could build. Put that down. I bought it on eBay. I actually bought 3 model kits at the same time when I bought this one. Mostly because I wanted one of the other model kits, and I ended up keeping none of those. I just kept this one. The box for this one had gotten wet, so the box got thrown away. I just sort of got a bag of pieces. But yeah, I always liked the ATST, so I said, let me put it together. And I'm going to show you right now how I did it. The first step was to put some of the parts together. It came in a bunch of parts. I cleaned them up and put them together, and then I primed the whole thing. The gray, it was a very plasticky gray, and it had some yellowing to it as well, just because it's a vintage model. So I primed the whole thing. After priming and having assembled some of the parts, I used my airbrush and I painted it with the right gray for this models. There's a gray out there that everybody uses, so I dug that, found it on Amazon, and I bought it. I spray painted all the pieces, and then it was a matter of assembling the whole thing just to get the right pose. Once it was assembled, and it's fragile. Once it's assembled, it doesn't, some of the legs move and whatnot, but the pieces have a lot of small pieces that will break. But I didn't want to have just a brand new out of the box looking ATST. I wanted to grunge it up a little, make it look a little dirty. So I went through and did a little bit of aging with some acrylic paints. It's mostly just sort of dirtying it up and trying to make it look like it's dirty in the right places. These things would have gotten stored somewhere, and rain would have fallen on it, so it would collect a little bit of grunge to it. And here, let me show some photos that show the clean side, and then the side with a little bit of aging, a little bit of grime to it. But basically, yeah, I just went through and applied that to the whole thing. There you have it. That's sort of how I did it. Again, I'll show a little close-up of it so you can see some of the aging that I did to it. But I'll also put some photographs of the finished product up. It's a neat little model. I've always thought they're not the most efficient of attack vehicles, but I love Star Wars, as you guys know by now, and this was something that I wanted to put together. I'm gonna make a base for it eventually. I have an idea for a base, but that's for another day. And I'll show you guys that when I do it. I want to sort of create a little scene for it with a base. But yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are liking this. If you are, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys next week. If you guys like this project, then maybe you'll enjoy the podcast that I do with my 2 colleagues, Claudia and Ray. We discuss purpose-driven design, making, and manufacturing. We talk about architecture. We talk about all sorts of making. We have a project of the week. So yeah, please check it out. Again, it's called the Made Podcast. Thanks so much.